Hey there guys, and welcome back. We got Greatswords today with Dandelion Triss, two of the newest best cards, and yeah, some other things, and Will Harold Houndsnout actually, which is a really cool, interesting card. I like this card. I actually pulled him premium when these cards first came out, and this was like the card I was most excited for was this guy because he was the most interesting one, and now this deck uses him, and we're going to try it out, because, I mean, Harold Houndsnout can be pretty crazy. We got a recon, look at 2 bronze units from your deck, then play 1. Single recon in most good decks. Like, you find a unit that you don't need 3 of, you take 1 out, and then you run a recon instead. Helps you thin your deck out, and usually you're not going to get bad choices. I mean, it happens to me sometimes where I see 2 Priests of Freya, but that happens. And when I don't have anything to restore. So we got a Priest of Freya next, resurrect a bronze soldier, 3 of them, so you can resurrect those Clan and Crate Greatswords when you get them buffed up, because it becomes a really strong play. Then we got Denim Pyre Captain, play a different bronze Denim unit from your deck. Denim units, we got the Denim Light Longship, the Denim Corsair, so he can grab you either one of them, and we got 2 of him. So he's pretty good. He's also a great restore target. And then we got Haymay Spear Maiden, deal 1 damage to machine or soldier ally, then play a copy of it from your deck. You can bring out another Denim Light Longship with her, or a Clan and Crate Greatsword with her, which can be really handy. She's also another really good restore target if you don't have the Denim Pyre Captain in your deck already. But you need to have another ship or Clan and Crate Greatsword in your deck for that to work. But she's still a really good card. Then we got Denim Corsair, resurrect a bronze machine. Only bronze machine we have is the Denim Light Longship, which on turn end deal 1 damage to the unit to the right, then boost health by 2. This is going to deal 1 damage, basically give you +1 a turn if you're not hitting something like the Clan and Crate Greatsword, and it's alright by itself, but it becomes really good when you have the Clan and Crate Greatsword out, because every 2 turns if he's damaged, heals self, and strengthens self by 2 on turn start. This basically makes him a +1 every turn, and the Denim Light Longship into a +2 every turn. So with one of these Greatswords and one of these Light Longships, you're going to be gaining +3 value per turn, basically. And it's also going to be buffing him up, and since he strengthens, that we can resurrect him in the later round and have him be super strong if things go right. Then we got Restore, because this card is still great, even though it dooms it. It lets you restore Denim Pyre Captain in the final round, so you can bring out the Denim Corsair and then resurrect your Light Longship, which ends up being a lot of value. Then we got Sigdrifa to resurrect a bronze silver or silver clan unit. You can resurrect the Clan Crate Greatsword or the Denim Longship with her, but actually using her for djange after you buffed him up can be really good too. Because if you play Harold Houndsnout and then you djange him, he's going to go up to 14. But you also use your leader to pull him, so that's going to make him go up to 16. And then you pull him out with Sigdrifa. You do the 1 damage to your Clan and Crate Greatsword, so that way you don't actually lose out on the value. And then he's going to go up to a 20, that's right. So it's basically going to be a 23 power play, and that's pretty crazy for a silver. Then we got Skajal to play a random bronze or silver cursed unit from your deck. This is either going to grab you Uldivark or Harold Houndsnout. I kind of like having 2 options with him because he's not such a dead card. If like you have the Uldivark in your hand, like you use the last mulligan and you get an Uldivark, or if you have Harold Houndsnout in your hand, then you can use him to get Uldivark, which works out really nice with him. Which, if you get to pull off this crazy combo, you use Dandelion Poet, draw a card, then play a card. Then you play him to grab a cursed unit from your deck to grab Skajal, and then Skajal will grab you Uldivark. So that will make it so that when you even out on your disloyal unit play, you basically gain 0 and lose 0, and you get to draw a card. So that's a really crazy combo. That's a possibility with this deck. Then we got Harold Houndsnout spawn Wilfred to the left of this unit, Wilhelm to the right, and Wilmar on the opposite row. Wilfred, Deathwish, strengthen random ally by 3. Wilhelm, Deathwish, deal 1 damage to all enemies on the opposite row, which will trigger Wilmar, who's spying Deathwish if it's the opposite player's turn, spawn a bear on a random row on the opposite side. Since it's on your opponent's side of the field, opposite turn means your turn. Just because it says opposite turn doesn't mean that if it dies during your opponent's turn, you're going to get the effect. No, if it dies during your turn, since it's on your opponent's side of the field, you're going to get the effect. So you usually use the djange to pop those 2 skulls. You're going to strengthen random ally by 3. You're going to deal 1 damage to everything on the opposite row. That's going to trigger Wilmar, who's going to spawn an 11 power bear on your side. So that can be pretty crazy if it goes off. And we got djange Fret, who I basically already said what he does. He deals 1 damage to 2 allies. It's really good for popping the skulls, and really good if you want to hit the Clan Crate Greatswords with him, because then you don't lose out on any value from him and you just get free strengthening. Then we got Oldevark. Look at 2 cards from your deck, draw 1, and discard the other. I think this guy needs to be changed, because back when he was decent, he wasn't even the best. It was because discarding was big in Skellige. Like, discard decks were everywhere. Siri Dash, the discard deck with the ships and stuff, and that's when he gets his most value, because the second effect, a discarding card, isn't such a downside when you can discard something like Clan Crate Warrior, who's going to come back anyway. But in decks like this, the second effect kind of sucks a lot of times, because you got to discard one of them, and then you got to hope you can res it. Then we got him. Play a bronze or silver curse unit from your deck, or create a silver unit from your opponent's starting deck. Use him to grab Skajal. I mean, very few cases is creating a silver unit from your opponent's deck going to help you at all, unless it's a mirror match. Then Dandelion Poet, draw a card, then play a card. Pretty simple, straightforward, great card. Telekinesis is surprisingly an amazing card. Create a bronze special card from either player's starting deck. So we run a recon, so we're guaranteed a recon even if our opponent runs no specials, and then whatever they run, we can use that too. So she's a great card. Then Wildboar the Sea, on turn end, strengthen the unit to the left by 1, then deal 1 damage to the unit on the right, 5 armor. He's pretty tanky, and it seems like he only trades 1 for 1, but he doesn't, because if you hit a Greatsword with him, the Greatsword is going to heal anyway, and then if you're buffing, strengthening Greatsword some more on the left side, they're going to become stronger, and then when you res them, you're going to have a crazy powerful Greatsword. Then we got Crashing Crate to strengthen the highest non-spying or silver unit in your deck and strengthen it by 2, then play it. It's going to grab you djange Fret, hopefully, because you should not have djange Fret in your starting hand, and that is sort of the point of him. If you have djange Fret in your starting hand, you can keep him, but it'll grab you a Clan Crate Greatsword then, which can still be good because you're going to automatically get that 2 strengthen on him. It's going to make him a 10 power, and that can help out a little bit. But it helps with the djange Fret too, which can be a pretty big tempo play. When you crash and crate into djange Fret and then pop 2 skulls, that's like a round shutout almost a lot of times. So that's it for this one, guys. We're going to get into some matches and we'll see how this one goes. See you guys there. Alright, game 1, Consume. Play any other Skellige deck. This is just like an insta win because you just Mandrake and Coral and then you win. But this one's going to be a little bit rougher because we don't have either of those options. I think we're going to throw back a Denim Corsair because they don't really have cards to deal with stuff on our side. We're going to throw back a Machine too, Sigdrifa. I don't want to see djange. We'll go with this. This is pretty much solitaire, this game, this matchup. He's gonna... Never mind, this is... Eggs? This is some... Hyper Swarm Consume? Because normally, like, the first 2 plays of Consume are the most easiest. And yeah, this looks like that old deck that I was running, where you just swarm them out in points round 1. Because he's going to play either Rakkus Queen, and nope, he's just going to consume our Greatsword. Never mind. Not sure which one this is. Well, we got another Greatsword. And we can Priest of Freya. Another Greatsword. So this should bring out 3 Harpies if it's the one that I think it is. Yep. 3 Harpies. He just doesn't run a Rakkus Behemoth with it. So we can Hame a Battle Maiden, bring out another Clan and Crate, and then use our leader into djange and probably take it. So that's what we're going to do. And that's going to be able to strengthen him up too. Yep, there's the pass. So now we get to play him out in a really long round if we want. Which is really nice. And do the damages here. And reset. 1 point off. Well, that is unfortunate. I'm gonna recon. Might as well bring out the ship and get him set up in our graveyard for the restore combo at the end. Because now that we have this set up, we can play him out in a long round and just keep buffing our Greatsword, save restore, and Sigdrifa for the last round. So this is the Hyper Consume deck. Denim Corsair. How many ships do I have? I have all 3 ships, so I'm going to throw this guy back because I'm going to want something to grab with him with restore. And cool, our Disloyal unit will be actually handy. It's Priestess of Freya. We'll bring out the 12 power one because that's the one we're going to buff up more. Slizzard. Yeah, he's going to start eating those. And then he counts on Neckers round 3. So we're going to get this ship going. Then Uldivark. To get some of our card advantage back. He's still going to have final say, but that's not going to matter so much. Him, Herald Houndsnout. Him, Skajal, Herald Houndsnout. That is a great card to see. Gotta discard the Wild Boar of the Sea, but I'll take that because now we have 3 cards we're going to want in the final round. Which means this guy's only going to reset one more time. Wow, he used his Osroll up now. Okay, let's Triss, Recon, Priest of Freya, I guess. And bring out the 10 power one. He got plus 16 from that. Oh, he ate our djange. That's what he ate. Okay. Which if he has Caretaker too, that's going to be a problem. We have 2 of those Revivers left in our deck. So we're going to play this, grab a Denim Corsair, grab a Longship, set it here. Which I might use him too this round. Because I don't see a reason not to now that he killed our djange. And that'll let this guy reset once more. Then we just gotta hope he doesn't have a Caretaker. So we'll him. Skajal. And we'll play it here because that's where the ships are. Our Skajal got the buff. He's going for carryover now. Yeah, Sigdrifa. I have 2 Priests of Freya. How many cards left in my deck? 3, so I'm guaranteed a Priest of Freya. I could use Sigdrifa, pop this Denim Longship, do some damage over there, get myself a bear, and let this guy reset once more. So we'll use Sigdrifa, pop this skull. Do 1 damage, get our 11 power bear. And then hold on to restore for our last card. Oh, he's actually uniting? We'll pass. Okay, there's the Necker. Yeah, he's going to have to go down to 1 card. He might not even, we might just 2-0 him. Here, is he holding on to a caretaker? He's trying to hold on to a caretaker. Oh, this might be enough. I don't think so, though. Oh, yep. Which means he held on to a caretaker. That's gonna be rough. At least we got another one that's pretty buffed up. And we got our restore combo. We should be alright. Just need my Priest of Freya, not that one. Caretaker. Oh no. A Necker. That's his last one too. So we're gonna bring out our 20 power Greatsword. Almost tie ourselves back up. A Rakkus Venom. That's rough. Because he's going to reset and heal anyway. So we're going to restore out our Denim Pirate Officer. Play him. Grab the Denim Corsair. Revive his ship. Play it there anyway because he's just going to reset next turn. And yeah, we'll take it. Well, we beat out the Hyper Tempo Consume. So that's one. I mean, I was expecting that to be normal consume with Necker spam and like the one where you pretty much want Mandrake and Coral or something and then you get an insta win or else you get an insta loss. Because that one, that other version probably would have beat us. But that one is not as susceptible to things like Mandrake and Coral. So that one is actually normally better, I think, actually, against most matchups. But yeah, that's game one. Let's get into the next one. Alright, number 2, King Bron. It's probably Cursed Bear, Skellige. Skellige Cursed Bear. That's what it seems like to me. I'm going to throw back a Corsair. And I'm debating on holding on to this djange. Let's throw back a Priest of Freya. Okay, we'll get rid of the djange. We got Skajal, who's either going to grab his Herald Houndsnout or our Disloyal. Oh, that's a rough one, though. So he's probably discarding... Yeah, Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane and Olgierd. Huh. Well, let's make the most obvious play here and hope he doesn't Coral us. Because that's our only one. I need to bring out another one. Okay, looks like he's going with some late Longship thing too. Wait a minute, when is this going to reset? In one turn? We're going to take advantage of that. Going to deal 1 damage to him, bring out another one. So that way, when that thing hits, it's going to hit my Greatsword, who's going to reset anyway, because he took damage. Oh, looks like he's going with this little unit right away. Oh, so he could block that. Oh, that wasn't too bad of a play. Well, let's get a ship going. So he starts buffing up. He's strengthening his ship. Does that mean he plans on using resilience with it? We're going to get another ship going. Then we'll do Wild Boar of the Sea. Ship into... This is an odd one. This one's going to be higher, this bottom one. So I'm going to set it up here. Then keep strengthening him up. Then we're going to... Oh, nope, never mind. I was going to say we're going to Skajal and see if it gives us Herald Houndsnout or the other one. So now we get to play him in an extended round, which is great for us because extended rounds with Greatswords is amazing. And I don't plan on dry passing him anyway, so I don't really care about that Olgierd. I'm going to throw back a Denim Corsair. Alright, so let's see which one this gives us. I gave us our Disloyal, okay. Well, we'll take the Herald Houndsnout then. And we'll discard the Priest of Freya. And he doesn't have Disloyal to respawn, so we get to bleed him out as long as we want. And he can roast stack on that row, that'll be good for us. But before we get the roast stacking dealt with, we're going to resurrect one of these guys and get our buffing, strengthening going. I don't think he's... Oh, he is going to see the Wilfred coming. I think I crash and crate here so he doesn't get the 11 power. And then I can use... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. This way he doesn't get his bear and I get to trigger my guy. So he probably has the djange. No, he has just ships to do it? Okay. It's not as good. We're gonna play our own skull. Yeah, we're gonna play our own skull here. We're gonna miss out on one buff on our Greatsword. Unless he djanges here. Because I'm going to bring a ship and play here. It's going to do 1 damage to them. And we're going to get a bear. And I'll probably play Triss and Paz. Sigdrifa? Really? Oh, for a ship. Oh, it happens at end of turn, so we don't get the bear. Okay, now it's not as worth it. So we're just gonna din them. Might as well grab one of these Corsairs out of our deck. Use that to resurrect a ship. Hit him so he gets the buff. Then we'll Triss and Pass. So it is some Marauders deck, alright. So let's see what he's running.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, recon. It's all anybody's running. Recon. Alright. Let's put a ship here then, and yeah, we'll hit that skull, do 1 damage to everything on the opposite row. Which is going to trigger his skull, do 1 damage to everything on the opposite row, which is going to trigger our skull, and strengthen hopefully our Greatsword. Yes. Nice.
Who's the courage to fight the Belt Carls, eh?
Not sure if I want to use Sigdrifa here to get 1 more buff on him, or if I really even need the buff. Because we have no more Priest of Freya. I think I'd rather use her on the djange and just forego the buff, because he's already crazy strong. And just in case he has something like Coral. So we'll pass there. Because I don't want to all in on 1 Greatsword when we're facing a Skellige deck. Because they most likely run Coral. Most of them run Coral. Which I think he's used 1, 2 golds. So he probably has it. Recon. Yeah, we'll keep Recon. That gives us a ship. Okay, so first we Priest of Freya the Greatsword. 20 power 1. Did that for a Wilfred? Well, maybe we just restore ship. Restore Pirate Captain. Yeah, we'll just start with that to cancel out this skull that he wants to use. Grab the Denim Corsair. Actually, we'll set it up. Yeah, no, we'll set it up here because if he pops that, he's only going to damage our ship. That's going to stop him from getting a bear. Now, we have final say, so I think I'm going to bring out my weaker one first.
bow before modern Freya.
The 12 power one, because if he has coral, he's gonna hit this one.
We'll go at him together.
Which coral might be his last card, so we're gonna recon. And I guess I'll grab the other Greatsword, because this Denim Pirate Captain. Wait a minute, we have another ship, right? Yeah, we have another ship, so we'll grab the Denim Pirate Captain.
What's this on one?
What? We don't have another ship! You dummy. So is that coral? Yeah, that's coral.
Might even be amusing.
And I think I just lost myself the game. Because we bring this guy out, he's 20. Yeah. And that's what you get for not double counting the one that's on your board. Clan and Crate Greatsword would have been 7 more. So yeah, we would have won. And yeah, that's game 2. So that could have been a win. That should have been a win. But and you miscount something like that, it's not going to be a win. So yeah, good into the last one, and I'll see you guys there.
Men of Kedwin, attack!
Yeah, right to the last one is King Hensel. King Hensel might be able to spam kill our greatswords actually, depending. But we got the him, Uldivark, we got that combo, so I'm going to throw Skajal back. And we can use him to grab a 3rd ship or something. Pretty much the only thing I want now is restore Dandelion Poet, who we actually have never seen yet. I think I'll keep this. Just recon into something else, thin out my deck, then draw restore or something. Because we start out with this guy. Then we light Longship, and we have our disloyal unit to respond to his. Because they love throwing their disloyal unit at you round 1. Starting out with the winches. Battering ram. So now that it's at 4, so you can pretty much easily kill this if he gets another battering ram. So should I bring out Wilfred now? Just play another Clan and Crate. Because that's dead. He's going to be able to spam kill these like crazy. So we can't really count on them. I might as well bring it down to 3 so he doesn't get as much value from it. And take my +2 on my ship.
I pass on
Yep.
every 10th round.
Do some damage to that. Then we're going to him. Play Skajal. Grab Hound Snout. Maybe I'll just go with this one for now. Because he's going to row stack on that row, so I could save that. Yeah, I guess I'll save that 1 damage thing. But for now, we're going to try to strengthen something. And we'll grab this Skajal. Play Herald Hound Snout. It went to the other skull. That is not the coolest thing to happen at all. Okay. Well, we're gonna hit that skull with a Denim Light Longship. And start working on trying to kill that. Because great swords are basically dead. Is he popping our skull now? Oh, so we can cancel that out. Which he's gotten 2 battering rams now, so that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna set up another ship here. Which means he has plenty of repair guys. Well, no, he finally didn't hit the batter ram. Now if we Greatsword, he's just gonna ping it down and kill it. Not much we can do about that.
I once lopped off 3 heads.
Except for make him play longer, because they really hate short rounds. This little unit?
They've not forgotten me.
Well, luckily we got ours.
He is here.
And I'll take the restore for sure. That Hey May Battle Maiden could get discarded.
Well then, let's get to work.
So Alzur's Thunder onto our, yep, he wants to keep dealing with those if he can, for sure. Because those things are dangerous. We're going to thin out our deck some here. Do I have a... I have Hey May Battle Maiden there.
What's this on one?
So we're going to have to use him for a light long ship. Then we can just recon. Is he finally going to use his Hensel? If he uses his Hensel, I'd be okay with that.
Men of Kedwin!
Okay, there's 3 battering rams. It's going to be a chunk of damage. Because we don't have to worry about his disloyal unit anymore or anything, and we have restore and plenty of ships. Okay, so this is pretty much have to use 2 cards, I think. If we use Sigdrifa with Herald Hound Snout, and we djange, what would I have left? Ships. Lots of ships. We don't have to worry about battering rams anymore. So that's 5. Djange's 14 on the first play. Yeah, we're gonna use up our Sigdrifa here. Take this round 1. Because I need to get him set up in my graveyard for him to be really useful anyway.
Wilmar! Do you hear? They need us!
No, he's gonna still keep playing good. So we might not even need to use our djange. Which would end up being even better. If he plans on popping our ships right now. Then I'll just use a recon round 2. So what ships does he have left? He has those ships left and his recon's gone. So he has 2 repair guys. Which means we could even restore out Herald Hound Snout, actually. I think I'll actually end up doing that. Because I can't get the skull to appear to the right of a ship, which is a problem. So do we keep going? Might as well keep going, because I mean, what am I going to see? A Dim Pirate Captain who's not going to help. Clan and Crate Greatsword. Yeah, let's take something from his deck.
I'll do what I can.
We can use a winch, right? Any 3 powers? Yeah. And 10? Yeah, that's 10. So we'll use this one. And we'll hit these guys. Because these guys really want to take round 1. We can take it pretty easy right now. Oh, there's his duel guy, okay. So now we could recon out a ship. I don't think he knows how hard I'm going to go on him right now. Recon out a Corsair, bring out a ship. How many points behind are we? Almost 30. So yeah, we could still take in 2 cards. There's a Denim Corsair.
You've sailed into troubled waters, mate.
There's a ship. Get my strength in. Then we just need to bring out the djange to take the round still. Yep, there's the pass. So restore out him and save the djange? Because the djange is a pretty big play. This restore is nice too. We're just going to use up the djange, I think. Yeah, because we can restore out Hey May Battle Maiden too. And this thins our deck. And we'll take that round. These guys want to hold on to Valintra, Tenemirth, and Scorch. So we gotta try to... Hey, Dandelion Poet, that'll help us. Clan and Crate Greatsword. Would kind of ruin my plan with him. Let's throw him back. Alright, Priest of Freya better. So, we're gonna play him out. We're gonna play Dandelion Poet. Not drawn to a Greatsword, good. Then we're gonna revive out one of these Clan Crate Greatswords, since we don't have to worry so much about him killing it.
How can I help?
Triss Marigold into Winch? I know you held on to Scorch. Okay, so he killed him off. Now if I restore my Pirate Captain, this is going to go up to 9, that'll keep that safe. Don't have to worry about Scorch then. And we can keep a Priest of Freya for the last round. So we'll bring him out. Denim Corsair. Bring out our ship. There we go. Yes, he had the Valintra Tenemirth. That is what I was trying to play around. So we just pass here. Because I mean he needs to spend one more card. What's left in our deck? We have no Priest of Freya's. Wild Boar of the Sea. We're gonna pass.
Alert! To arms!
Really? Is both your cards Denim Lake Cavalry? Ah, no, it's that dead card. Oh, look at that. That was the right play, guys. Haha. We got him. We got him. We still got to buff our Greatsword. And Wild Boar of the Sea. That looks good to me. Actually, what's our other card? What's our other choices? Denim Corsair.
Gotta hand it to you. Good work.
Now let's throw it back. Ah, another one.
I'm an officer on a job.
Oh yeah, we won.
Hand it to you. Good
We don't even need our Priest of Freya with a great sword. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's how you gotta play round machines. You just gotta take them out round 1 because they're gonna they want to hold on to Valintra, Tenemirth and stuff against great swords for sure to try to deal with them, and yeah, they're not gonna let you buff your great swords because they have so much damage that they can just constantly take them out. So you don't want to waste your Priest of Freya and stuff round 1. But if you can make it go with just the ships, getting you +1 a turn, so basically +3 a turn. It works out really well. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a good one.